I know that one thing that's been important to you is not putting pressure on your kids to do things that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
We've even made jokes where, I'll try to write a script for something and Salish just doesn't follow the script because she's her authentic self. And that's something that you value as well. So do you feel like because you grew up feeling compelled to follow your father's footsteps that now you want to do the opposite with your children?
I don't want them to feel like there's any pressure of my expectations on them. And that can be a little difficult if you're working with them. Specifically Salish, because Hudson is doing his own thing. And I try to jump in and help. He's like, I want to do it myself. Whereas Salish and I obviously are working together every week. And to create an environment where she understands this is for her and her experience. And if she doesn't want to be doing it, I'm 100% fine with that. We haven't really built out a huge infrastructure because I didn't want to have a bunch of people reliant on basically her for their livelihood and all that. So we try to keep it small and intimate. So at any point, if she chooses to, she can be like, I don't want to be doing this anymore. And it's not a massive change for us.
Right.
Like I'm in a situation where both my kids, 19 and 15, enjoy hanging out with me. And with my wife, Lauren, the four of us are really close and we get to have family time. And they enjoy it.
I don't know any teenager parents that say this.
Right, I know. You see all these
Every
memes,
parent
right?
Of teenagers like, my kids hate me. They don't want to spend time with me.
I'll talk to you again when you're an adult, right? Like we need to get through this. And for me, I don't want it to end. I just want every day of it is so magical, and I know it's fleeting.
Right.
And I know that in a couple of years, Sal's going to want to go to college, and Hudson will be in his 20s, and it's a magical moment. So I want it to last as long as possible. But in terms of pressure on her, it's totally her decision if she keeps doing it.
Yeah. I love that. And, prior to you incorporating your kids in your content, I know you're running a photography channel that was also successful on YouTube, not to the level of success for what you're doing now. And photography has been an important theme throughout your life. You're a New York Times bestselling author. You've released multiple books on photography. The photography influence actually comes from your grandfather.
Yep.
So earlier you mentioned, you were kind of bouncing around between staying with your mom and your dad. When both of them were not sober, did you find yourself spending a lot of time with your grandfather?
Yeah. I mean, my grandfather was ironically more of a stable part in my life. And the reason why I say ironically is because he was not a great father for my dad at all. He was pretty bad, like very disconnected, cold, demanding. And my dad was trying to be the opposite, but then was so hooked up in that emotion that it turned into addiction. So he didn't want me to have the childhood that his father gave him.